In this video, we will learn conversation between client and freelancer. Let's start.
Hi David, I'm Lucy from Glamour Cosmetics. I found your portfolio online and I'm impressed with your work. Are you open for new projects?
Hi Lucy, thank you for the kind words. Yes, I'm currently taking on new projects. What do you have in mind?
Great to hear. We need some graphic design work for our new product line.
That sounds interesting. What is your goal for the project?
Specifically, we're looking for packaging designs and brochure.
All right.
We also need logo design. It's a startup, so we also aim to get the website ready.
That's exciting. Starting from scratch gives us a lot of creative freedom.
Can't agree more.
Can you give a little idea of your company? It will help me things plan further.
Certainly, Glamour Cosmetics focuses on organic makeup products. We aim to provide luxury quality without compromising on ethical standards.
That's an admirable mission.
Thank you.
What about your preferred customers?
Our primary target is women, but we do have plans to introduce male products down the line.
Interesting, that gives us a good direction for the design. But, what about the products that are ready to launch?
The first batch of products we're launching includes lipsticks, eyeliners, and foundation. All aimed at women.
Great, it will help me focus the packaging designs and promotional materials accordingly. Any thoughts on including product descriptions or ingredients on the packaging?
Yes, we want to be transparent about our organic ingredients. We'd like to highlight that aspect on the packaging.
Transparency is crucial these days, especially in cosmetics. I can design an area on the packaging dedicated to ingredients and their benefits.
That will be perfect.
What about the logo? You missed discussing it.
Oh, you're right. For the logo, we're envisioning something sleek, but also reflective of our focus on organic and luxury elements.
Alright, how about a simple design that includes things like leaves to show your brand is all about natural stuff?
Exactly. That's a good idea.
I'm glad you're on board with that. Do you have any thoughts on colors you want to use?
I'm thinking of greens and browns to stick with the natural theme. What do you think?
Greens and browns are good picks for a natural vibe. Do you want to add another color to make it pop?
Maybe a touch of gold? I want it to also look luxurious.
Gold can definitely give it a fancy touch while keeping it natural. I can play around with these colors in the design drafts.
That's exactly I'm thinking of.
I'm glad we are on the same page.
Well, you did not mention the working process. Will you send a final version of the logo, packaging, and brochure?
It is not like that you will get a draft of all the designs within 24 hours after placing order. After that, you are free to suggest any changes you want. Once we finalize the drafts, I'll start working on the high-resolution versions. How does that sound?
That sounds excellent. I like the idea of being involved in the process.
I believe collaboration makes for the best results. Once the high-res versions are ready, I'll send them over for your final approval.
Perfect. What about the brochure?
For the brochure, I was thinking we could use it to tell the story of Glamour Cosmetics. We can include your mission, the range of products, and also emphasize the organic and ethical aspects. Would you like to add anything else?
Maybe some customer testimonials, if we gather some in time?
Testimonials are a great idea. They build trust and can make your brand more relatable.
Sounds like a plan. I appreciate it.
It means a lot to me.
Well, I was wondering what if we need some alterations in final version. Do you offer revisions?
Absolutely, I offer up to 3 rounds of revisions after delivering the final versions. I want to make sure you're completely happy with the work.
That's reassuring to hear.
Your satisfaction is my top priority.
Ah, I forgot about the promotional material.
No worries, it's easy to forget details when there's so much to plan. What kind of promotional material are you considering?
I'm thinking of social media graphics and maybe some print ads for magazines.
Social media graphics are a must these days. They can help you reach a wide audience quickly. And print ads can give you that traditional touch, attracting a different demographic perhaps.
Yes, exactly my thoughts.
I can design both to maintain a consistent brand image across platforms. What's the timeline for the complete project?
We're aiming to launch in 3 months, so we would need everything ready at least a few weeks before. That for final adjustments and printing.
3 months is a tight schedule, but it's feasible. I'll create a timeline to ensure each design phase aligns with your launch date.
That sounds organized, which is exactly what we need.
I always believe good planning makes for a smoother execution. Now, speaking of budget, do you have a specific range in mind for this project?
We are cost conscious, but we also understand the value of good design. Can you give us a ballpark figure?
I appreciate your understanding of the design's importance. It will cost you $1,800 in total with the breakdown. Logo design, $300. Initial concepts, revisions, and final files in various formats. Packaging design, $500. Design for lipstick, eyeliner, and foundation packaging, including space for ingredient details. Brochure design, $400. A multi-page brochure that includes your mission, product range. Customer testimonials. Social media graphics, $300. A set of initial social media graphics to introduce your brand. Print ad design, $300. One full-page print ad designed for magazine placement. This budget also includes up to 3 rounds of revisions for each design item. Does this align with your expectations?
Well, no doubt we have so much in the project. But being a startup company, it is beyond our budget.
I understand that startups have to be mindful of costs. How about we work on trimming the budget?
That sounds like a good approach. What can we adjust?
We could prioritize the most urgent design elements first, such as the logo and packaging. The brochure and print ad could be simpler designs to start with.
Could you give me an idea of the new budget if we take that route?
Of course. If we simplify the brochure and the print ad, and keep the focus on the logo and packaging, I could bring the total cost down to $1,500. That includes logo design, $300. Packaging design, $500. Simplified brochure, $300. Social media graphics, $200. Simplified print ad, $200. And the offer for up to 3 rounds of revisions still stands.
That sounds more manageable for us. But would the quality still be there if we simplify?
Absolutely. A simpler design doesn't mean lesser quality. It just means a cleaner, more straightforward approach. The essence and the message of your brand will still be well represented.
All right, I think we have a deal then.
Fantastic. I'll draft up a formal proposal and send it over for your review. Once you sign off on it, we can kick things off.
Sounds good. When can we expect the proposal?
You'll have it in your inbox by tomorrow morning.
Perfect, I'll look out for it.
We can schedule a follow-up meeting to discuss the initial design concepts. Does that work for you?
Yes, that will be great. You're making this all seem very manageable.
I aim to make the process as smooth as possible for you. Anything else you'd like to add?
Just one last thing. How do we handle copyright for all these designs?
Good question. Once the final payment clears, the copyright for all the designs transfers to you. I'll send you a written agreement to make it official.
That sounds impressive.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be partnering with you on this journey. Let's create something both beautiful and meaningful for Glamour Cosmetics.
We're just as excited, David. This feels like the start of something great.
I couldn't agree more. Is there anything else you want to address before we wrap up this meeting?
No, I think we've covered everything for now.
Alright, I'll start drafting the proposal and get back to you soon. If anything comes up in the meantime, feel free to reach out.
Will do. Thanks again, David.
Thank you, Lucy. Have a great day.
You too, David. Goodbye.
Goodbye.